Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of space exploration and Krastorio to do. So, today we will be finalizing the oil rebuild. It is mostly in, we still need to do some minor connections here and there, but this is going to be the full build as it is at the current state. We still need to connect up the petroleum gas, and we still need to do something special over here where we export the sulfuric acid. But let's start off with the petroleum gas. I already did some preemptive calculations. It turns out that one of these big columns over here makes about 600 petroleum gas per second. If we take a look at these, they make 20 petroleum gas. Actually, they make 25 petroleum gas per machine. We got 32 of these. 32 times 25, that is... oh, actually, that's actually more than I think it is. 32 times 25. That's 800. There we go. I knew that from the top of my dome. Each one of these makes about 800 petroleum gas. We can't combine both of these up, but we can combine up one of these with two of these, and then one of these with two of these, and then move it all over here into something like a central storage. We do need something like a central storage over here, because from here on out, we will be distributing the stuff into these machines, and that is this storage tank over here. Now, we do have more of these coming in at some point in time. Let me just check the corners over here, if these corners over here are fine. Yeah, I see the issue over here. Let's move it up by one. There we go. And then I don't see any issues over here with this thing over here. Let's just check where this thing will be. I'm just gonna... oh, that will be perfect. We can even move it out by one if we need to. But I think this will be fine. I think this is a good placement for the centralized storage tank. And then the only thing we need to do is over here, get the petroleum out from over here. That will be coming from over there to over there. And from over there to, say, over there. And then we combine it up like this. And then we just send it. There we go. And then we'll try to figure out where we hook this thing in over there. Actually, will it even fit? Oh, can we either up one more or down one more? Well, down one more is possible. Let's go down one more then. There we go. So that we can actually hit this thing all the way over there. Good. And then we do probably want to have some pumps in here. Power. Power is always an issue. There we go. Good. That will be one of the connections, and then the other one is going to be over here with you. And that will be getting the petroleum gas from over here as well. There we go. Connect. Give it the pump. And then perfect. Almost. And then all the way into there. Good. And once we put the expansion on top of this, we can have like two more pipes. So like one more pipe maybe over here and then another pipe over there. It'll be fine. We have enough space for all of these over here to push out their petroleum gas. The petroleum gas then goes into here. We're going to have two pumps over here. Oh, wait. They can get power from over there. Perfect. Good. And the petroleum gas needs to go into all of these machines. I guess we're going to put it all the way up and then over and then in. I think that's the best way to do that. Here we go. So one of these will be exclusively for things like plastic, for example. I'm just going to pull you all the way over there. And then you all the way down there. We could do a quick calculation. If each one of these machines over here eats 60 per second, we got 90, so that's 540. That is 1080. That is 2. These are some hungry machines. I'm not sure if we're actually making enough petroleum gas over there. We might do need the second row. Oh boy. If everything over here would be running at full speed. Yeah, it's 60 petroleum gas per second if we put in the beacon stuff and stuff like that. And then it's 60 times 36. Let's do this, the quick calculation. 60 times 36. That is a total of 2,000. Yeah, 2,160. How much does the plastic eat? Less. The plastic eats 2/3 of that. So the plastic eats about 1,440 of that. Ha! That is definitely a bit more than expected. Especially with this thing over here making 800, 1,600, and then whatever we get out of this one. Yeah, we have to double it down, actually. I mean, I'm fine with doubling it down. I will absolutely double it down. But then we do need to think about fluid dynamics over here a bit, because these pipes over here, they can only push through 1,250. So this block over here gets its own pipe. This block gets its own pipe. Actually, every block over here needs its own pipe. That's only a bit of an issue. We can move you over by one. We know that. And then the important part is this corner over here. Yeah, that's still enough space. Good. So we can double this one down. Here we go. And then we just double this. And we double that. And then, sure! I heard you need petroleum. You get all the petroleum that you need. Let's make a connection like this and that. Now, I do kind of want to... Well, we could do the shortcut over here. Let's do the shortcut over here. Here we go. And then... Yeah, you over there, you over there, and you over there. And then this goes all the way over there. Good. And then we do need to double it down. Now, the doubling down, that's something the bots can do. I'm not going to start it off right away. I do want to focus on the things I want to finish off first. And then we can always focus on doubling it down. Good. Let's look at this one. That is connected. We can also... We should, before we double it down, we should check if everything's working accordingly. And once that's the case, then we can double it down. Because I know myself, there's probably a bug or two in there. Let's maybe help these bots out if they can. No, everybody is happy over here. Good. Whew. Good thing we checked that. I also did the water calculation over here, and I came up with the conclusion that we do need extra water over here. That is unfortunate. Oh, that is ugly. Can we just nudge you down by one and nobody will notice? I think nobody will notice. Actually, wait a minute. You're aligned now. You wear one too high. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because we are here in the in-between parts. I see. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Yeah, we did do a water calculation over here. These machines over here, every row over here needs its own water pump. That's what's happening over here. And these machines over here, every row of these also has its own water pump. I think that's a little bit too much, but I mean, water doesn't really cost too much. Good. The stations down here, the train stations down here are all set up and ready to go. The only thing that's going to be a little bit special is this one over here. Now, in the past, we have made fluid stations like this. I'm just going to put this on the other side just for reference. Here we go. And then something like this, something like this. Oh. Don't place it. Sketch it. In the past, we did fluid stations a bit like this, where our main idea was just fill these up, fill them to the brim, and then if a train comes, he'll be fine. But I kind of dislike that idea. That's like a whole bunch of product sitting around that is not required where it needs to be sitting. We do know that every storage tank over here is a one-to-one match for every cargo container or every fluid container that's on the other side. So I was kind of thinking we could put down like a main storage over here. This is where all the sulfuric acid that's being produced over here is being pushed into over here. And then from here on out, we just push into these tanks. And once these tanks are all full, we order in the train. And as soon as the train arrives, we can check if a train is here with signals. We turn these pumps off. And only allow these pumps to work. Well, these pumps will always be working. So that we can definitely fully fill whatever is in this tank into the wagon. If we would not turn off these pumps over here, the following would happen. This tank, for example, would start to empty itself out. And then this pump would start pushing this content over there. and this one into there, and this one into there, etc., etc., etc. So we would have something like a slope suddenly, like where all the product from over there is being pushed in over there. You could argument, of course, that we could just push more in from over here, and then the loading. But that would then end up in the loading taking longer, because then the train would sit over here, waiting for these tanks to fill up again, just for it to be filled up over here. And I don't want that. I kind of want to try to make a decent liquid loading station that does not need a lot of buffering. Let's put it like that, because too much buffering too much stuff is also not too good. I mean, buffers are fine. These over here are absolutely fine and perfect, because we do want to buffer at least the amount we can put into a train or take out of a train. So that is definitely something that's required. But this one over here is definitely going to be something special. Good. We do need some power poles over here, mainly to transport the signal over and figure out stuff. And we do need to know what is in these tanks. So let's start with the tanks. There we go. That's the tank signal. And then we do the classic, the absolute classic. There we go. If anything in these tanks is larger than or equal than 25,000 times 8, 200,000, then we output the L signal. That means those tanks are full. And that's when we open up a signal for the train to come. Now, we don't have a train of this yet, so that is a little bit annoying. But at least then we have this signal. And then, yeah, read the train count is the thing we could do. I think that's the thing we want. Or we could also, I think, when the train is stopped at the train station, a signal is sent with a unique number of that train. I think both of these are perfectly fine. But I think we go with this one, read stopped train. And then we get the train ID as a signal over here, which is fine. There's nothing much we're going to do with that, with one exception. If anything is larger than 0, this is false when there's no input, and there should be no other input coming out of this thing, then we are just going to emit the tick signal or something like that. And that's going to be the red wire. There we go. And that goes into these pumps. So when the train arrives... No, actually, it should be the other way around, shouldn't it? No, if the train is there, then the green signal is set. It should be... No, it shouldn't be a green tick. It should be... Oh, I like how we have a check signal, but not the opposite of a check signal, like a no signal. Yeah, power off. I think that might be a good signal. And then these are enabled if the power off signal is off. Oh, that's even more confusing. When power off is less than 0, these are on. Oh. Is that correct? That feels like binary logic on its head. Yeah, if the power off signal is 1, then these are disabled. And these are enabled as long as it's less than or 0. No, I dislike that. I dislike that. Maybe just the power signal. There we go. And if the power signal is larger than 0, there we go. Then you activate. Though, interestingly enough, I did it the wrong way around now, didn't I? I definitely did it the wrong way around now, because now it's the same. It's still the same. God dang it. Here. If everything over here is less than 0. So if there's a train in here, then something is more than 0, and then we just give them the power button. There we go. So it's now the other way around. There we go. We got it in the end. Yeah, you have to be careful with binary logic. It's quite easy to stumble upon yourself and just double negate yourself or something like that. So you do have to overthink it at least once or twice. This is true when there's no inputs. When there's a train, there is an input. Every input is less than 0 is false. This signal will be off. These pumps will be off. And then these pumps over here will start pumping. And then everything goes into the train. Good. Okay, shall we open up the station then? Because I think everything is set up and we do want to check if everything is working as accordingly. And for that, the only thing we need to do is finish up this piece of track over here. And then trains should be coming over. There we go. There should be now a crude oil train coming over, at least one crude oil train, as well as an iron plate train, as well as a, what's it called again? A coal train coming over for the plastic and stuff like that. I'm also going to move these according to the other ones, just so that we have a bit of symmetry. There we go. There comes the train. What is this? That is the crude oil train. Perfect. That's exactly the one we want to see. So he unloads, goes all into there. These start working. Excellent. He immediately leaves. Perfect. And then all of these over here start working. I'm kind of thinking if we might need some pumps in here or something like that. I can see them working all the way over there. I don't see all of them working. Probably because we don't have all the speed modules in yet and all the productivity modules in yet. But the important part is to check if all of these up here at the front are working. And I can also see the petroleum gas is coming in over here. So this seems to be fine. Yeah, you're missing a bit of light oil. All of these are working as intended. These over here are not working as intended. Because there is a single pipe. See? That's why we check. That's why we check. Good, 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 good. And yeah, it should be that like the last quarter of these should not be working because that's the amount of machines that should be working when we have the productivity modules in there. But that seems to be working. I can also see a whole bunch of these working over there. That is also fine. There's also a Corona Mass event coming our way soon. So we have to be careful about that. That's iron plate. That is sulfur. We can see that... Oh, what's happening over here? Something is wrong over here. Wait a minute. Is this pipe too long? No. What? It might just be that he does not get any priority because it's not connected to the petroleum. So it seems maybe that we're not making enough petroleum gas. Also, petroleum gas over here stopped. Wow. Oh, because everything, of course, got flushed over there. So the next train will be coming soon. The next train is already here, on its way. So it will be fine. We can see that we are making some sulfuric acid over here. That is good. Yeah, this could be a bit of an issue. Then again, I guess it's fine. Just keep flushing over here. We probably do need probably one or two more petroleum gas trains because they do consume this quite fast. This one should be backing up soon, and then the consumption over here should be a bit slower. And then we can see if everything else is working as planned. One thing we should do, and we're already going to plan it in, is the doubling of this thing. There we go. So these pipes here in the middle, let's disconnect these real quick. Because I'm not quite sure. Actually, no, they should be fine. They should be fine. There we go. There we go. It should be fine. But these over here, of course, are going to be troublesome. That is this one. This one. This one. Oh, this one was definitely troublesome. Good thing we checked that one. Yeah, we will probably have to bend some pipes over here to make this happen a bit better. But at least now we can already start working on that a little bit more. But yeah, this will definitely be enough petroleum for a while. This will absolutely be enough petroleum for a while. I see that there's some kind of issue over here. Let's have a look at what's going on over there. It's probably just, yeah, these are going the wrong way. There we go. What's with you? I see what's with you. That was probably some kind of copy-paste error, but... Oh, did I have any of these in my pocket? No. There we go. There he comes. Perfect. That will fix that. Then that train can leave. Good. So plastic is coming out. The sulfur that we're making over here is currently all being eaten by the sulfuric acid making machine, but that's fine. Eh. Well, that happened. Not quite sure what's worse, like accidentally pressing C with the railgun or accidentally pressing C with the biogun. There we go. Well, that happened. We can fix this, no issue. And at least we didn't lose one of those big storage tanks. But still, eh. Okay, let me just go back to the base real quick and pack some stuff. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, you can stay there, you'll be fine. Let's just load up some stuff. It's so annoying that sometimes you press space by accident or you press C by accident and then boom! Part of your base gone. Ah, good, 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 good. There we go. Yeah, you park over there. And then, I mean, while we're over here, we can already pick up some stuff that we need. I can already tell you that we are going to need, where are they? Over there. At least all of these chem labs. Do we need some more? No, we're fine on that. We definitely need to pick up some more pipe. So, you know what? Let's order up at least 600 of these. And at least 600 of these. Bring them over so that they're happy. Good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need more. Off we go. Good, 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 good. Now we can't test the sulfuric acid mechanic yet because we don't have a sulfuric acid requester. But at least with all the plastic we're now making and all the silver we're making, we can at least automate more stuff in the mall, which is going to be very much important indeed. It also seems that we copied over these chests over here. We don't need these chests. We got these chests over here. By the way, this is also how I constructed this whole thing. I just put some storage chests down and I just dropped the stuff in there that I needed. Just so that we could make it happen. They're probably complaining about a whole bunch. We probably also need to put some red belt in there again. And probably some red underground as well. Here we go. And then all of these machines, please. There we go. Keep crafting, please. That'll be fine. And let's see if we can at least fix up this thing. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay, we also have the same issue over here. It's kind of weird that sometimes these over here just don't really seem to be orientating themselves correctly. But so be it. I am concerned and confused about the oil over here. But the problem probably is, yeah, the problem is, I can already tell you what the problem is. Yeah, we don't have enough storage over here. We need to make some more oil wells. That's just going to be a job for me later on to outpost a bit more. There we go. We got oil over here. We got oil over there. We got oil everywhere. Even over here. So just making some, even over there a little bit. Just making a couple more oil outposts is what is going to help us out over here quite a lot. We will probably need quite a lot of oil trains. But at least with this, we now definitely and absolutely make enough oil. So we still got some time. So let's figure out the connections over here. One of them is this connection. Wait a minute. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's a water connection. That is fine. I think this water connection is actually fine. Both these water connections are fine. Has it always been like that? Yeah, it has always been like that. Good, but we do need to get a nice and clean light oil connection like this. There we go. That should be fine. Okay, they are bringing us pipe. So this light oil over here is now going together with the other light oil. That is fine. The petroleum gas over here. I mean, technically, we could just ram it in there straight away and be done with it. You know what? Why not? Yeah, be done with it. No need to challenge ourselves with that. There's also an extra power pole over here. Remove this one, please. Yeah, we need this input over here for something special later on. And then we do need the petroleum gas coming from over here. And coming from over here, together with the petroleum gas coming from... Oh, I see what's going on over here. Yeah, that's a bit confusing. Suboptimal, but doable. We just do it like this. It'll be fine. Here we go. We combine this up, and then it all goes into there. The pumps are also mainly there to prevent backflow, because we don't really want any kind of backflow. There we go. But this row over there definitely does need its own output. So this row over here, oh, perfect. Almost perfect. No, perfect. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think that's all. I think that's all. Let's see. The water should be... Ah, yeah, we do need water connections all the way at the top for these machines, of course. That should be prepared. There they go. Let's have a look. What is this one? This should be a water pipe connection. And wait, this is... That's a water pipe connection, yeah. And you can go all the way over there. Good. This thing over here should also be a water pipe connection. No, wait, this over here. I think this is a heavy oil connection. That's a heavy oil connection. Ooh. Almost connected up heavy oil. No, light oil. That's a light oil connection. Almost connected light oil up with the ocean. Definitely not the thing you want to do. People will hate you for that. Absolutely. Then this over here, definitely a water pipe. Yeah. Good. This thing over here, more heavy oil, and then of course more water over here. Done. And more water over there. And oh. This is a perfect opportunity for landfill. There we go. Do it like this. That'll work. Good. And then power pole, say, over there. And then everything over here is watered up. This guy over here has probably been following me for a while. Good. Then the only thing we need over here are some more final touches. I will be tweaking this thing over here just a tad more. But yeah, I think we're good for oil. I think we are very good for oil. So we only need to make some more outposts. That is an easy thing to do. And then we have all the petroleum gas, all the sulfuric acid, all the plastic, and all the sulfur we need for a while. Keep in mind, these belts over here actually still need to be blue belts. But we don't have them yet. I will be upgrading them at some point in time. But I guess this for an oil refinery, this is just freaking gorgeous. Yep, I love it. Perfect. That will be it for today. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions will help me out in growing this YouTube channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where we do even more Factorio, RimWorld, and GTFO. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!